Hey, what's up guys? Joker here. Hope you're all doing well. Today we are going to be taking a look at Far Cry 6, but mostly I'm going to be talking about things leading up to the embargo release for this game and all that kind of stuff, because Ubisoft were playing some shady shenanigans with the whole embargo dates and different embargo dates for different people, and it's kind of messed up and really left a bad taste in my mouth. And I did get early access to this game, but I did not get it from Ubisoft. I got it from AMD. But I'll also be showing you guys the performance metrics. There's been talk about single-threaded performance issues, or only like using one CPU core or thread. So we'll be taking a look at that performance here with the live metrics as I run around and just kind of talk about what I've been seeing with this game. So let's get into it. But first, today's video is brought to you by Prime Tech Mart, where you can grab software products like Windows 10 Pro licenses for extremely cheap. They've also got Office products and Visio, as well as many more. You can save a lot of money on these keys with something like Windows 10 Pro. You can grab for just $21.43. It's a lifetime activation, so you don't ever need to renew it. You don't need to create an account with them in order to be able to buy it, and you get your key in just a matter of seconds. And if you hit up the links down in the description below and you want to save yourself an additional 20% off of any software over there, just go ahead and use my code JP20 at checkout, apply that, and it'll drop down 20%. So here on Windows 10 Pro for $21, we drop that down to $17, and you're fully activated for life. For more information, check out those links down in the description below along with the coupon code. Alright, so before we do anything else, I'll show you that I am playing at 4K Ultra right now, doing all of this live here as I'm recording. Let's see, where are we at? Options, okay. Video, and here we go, 4K. Playing on Ultra preset and just pretty much Ultra all the way down the board. All the options we have here. I'll get rid of my overlay there for a second. There we go. So you guys can see everything we got in here. We got texture filtering. I am also using the HD texture pack. There is an extra HD texture pack. I think in total with the texture pack it was like a 75, 80 gigabyte download. Oddly enough, the volumetric fog doesn't seem to really rape in this Ubisoft game like it usually does. I tried like lowering it to see maybe I could get a boost in performance, even though the game is running pretty well anyway, but it didn't really change much. And this is what we've got here. I do have motion blur disabled, and I am running DXR reflections as well as DXR shadows. So it's actually running 60 FPS with ray tracing on, and I'm not even using FSR. As you can see, I've got the fidelity super resolution turned off, but you can enable that, and it does have various different modes. But honestly, it made the GPU get used less, and I was getting roughly the same performance, so it didn't really net me any performance gains that I was able to see. So rather just play the game native, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, performance in the game, I've honestly been okay with it. It's like I said, it's running pretty much like 60 to 70 frames. It'll come down below 60 a little bit here or there. And I honestly don't feel like the DXR shadows are really worth running. So in my normal gameplay, I would opt to turn that off, and I gained like another 5 to 7 FPS, and then I was pretty much always above 60. Apart from some performance bugs, this game has like it was mostly seemed to be in the opening story mission. But you would like turn around a corner and like the game would just drop down to 8 frames per second. I'll show you a recording here of it. This is the only clip that I have of the issue happening. And it's very, very odd. It just absolutely just drags down the frame rate, and it'll stay that way, and then it'll recover. And oddly enough, like at one point I accidentally fixed it by taking a screenshot. Like I was in this hallway and it was running terrible. And then I took a screenshot so that I could show it to someone. And it's the second I took the screenshot with my hotkey for it, it fixed it. It was very, very odd. And also going into the pause menu would resolve it as well. I'm trying to get back to the base camp here because I can start a mission, but I have to go to the guy up here so that way I have at least a little bit of something to do while I'm talking to you. Now, as far as the embargo stuff, I did want to talk about that because so when I got this code, I was told that, review embargo was today. I believe it's 7 a.m. on October 6th. It's currently like 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke up to try to play the Battlefield 2042 beta, but that's giving me its own issues. So I'm here on this right now. Accept and track, yeah. But then on Monday, people started posting like benchmarks and stuff. Like that's when the it first became, people were talking about the single CPU core performance issues in the game and all that. And also I was like, what the fuck? I was told I can't post till Wednesday, October 6th, and here there's already like dozens and dozens of benchmarks out from people that got early access codes. So I'm like, why do I have a different, embargo date? And it came down to more or less I was under the review embargo date, which is kind of messed up that there's even different dates, but there is, and they had a different date for, I think it was on Monday, and that was for streaming and video on demand. So essentially fluff pieces. People were able to post gameplay and get people hyped up about it, but you couldn't give any thoughts or opinions or anything. So that's just kind of messed up there that they would even have different dates. It kind of makes you feel like maybe they had something to hide, although I don't know why. The game is pretty good, and I've been generally happy with the performance, although I do see that one CPU core, the CPU 14, that one seems to be working a lot harder than the others, but the other ones, it seems to be spread out pretty evenly. So the game is definitely not just using like one core or two threads or something like people were mentioning in the comments on my benchmark video that I released yesterday. And yeah, that benchmark video, that was not intended like for viewer consumption. That's why it's just the benchmark and nothing else. It's because I recorded it and I uploaded it unlisted for like sharing it, internally, like with the companies and stuff like that. When I was trying to fix the performance issue I talked about earlier, where it would like drop down to 8 frames per second. So, so that's why I did that. How do I switch seats? There we go. Wow, that was the loudest car radio I've ever heard in a game. That was absolutely deafening. So, where was I? I was talking about the, what's it called? The embargo dates. So, yeah, I released the video yesterday because I was like, well, there's already like dozens of benchmarks out there, and this is obviously, the embargo is different for everyone. And I wish I had a full-on video ready to go, but I was planning on doing that today. And here we are now. And now I'm getting shot at by these dudes. What's going on? I didn't realize I just rolled up into a base. Oh, it was a checkpoint. Okay. Checkpoint Charlie. Oh, that's why I stopped. I went over road spikes. Ooh. Okay, I guess I'll have to shoot some people. What's going on, bro? Oh, my gun's overheating. That's cool. Oh, it's my silencer. Okay, so the silencer stopped working. Oh, that's pretty cool effect. Very Far Cry 2-y. How do I halt this base? What do I do in here? I don't have the checkpoint key. One of you guys got the key? One of you guys got the key on you? It's a grenade. Why is there a grenade? Why is there always a grenade? Oh, I got the key. There it is. I got it. I got it. I've got it. We are getting in there. Nice. Got supplies. So, yeah, the whole embargo date thing was pretty shitty that they would do that and have different dates for different people so that they can, push the narrative they want that everything is great and we're just streaming the game to get people all hype about it. And then people that have opinions, like, oh no, you're not allowed to have an opinion. Don't do that. So, yeah, this is, I mean, I know most of you are probably just watching this to see the performance and not listening to me ramble on about the embargo dates and stuff. It just kind of bothered me. But there it is. There's the performance of the game. It's Far Cry 6. I'm honestly, I like I said, it really did put a bad taste in my mouth, and I don't want to give this game any more attention than I already am, because it really pissed me off. So this is the performance. There it is. Obligation fulfilled. Oh, this game has towers. I thought they weren't doing the towers anymore.
Fun. I found the tower.
Yeah, we found the tower.
See, I'm on my way.
All right. Go ahead and switch off the DXR stuff, and we'll see what we get in there. I don't think I've even played it without DXR entirely. I've turned off shadows before, the DXR shadows, but not both. So we'll try it off, both of them off. And now I'm getting 70 frames. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, that was about like a 10 to 12 FPS impact with the ray tracing stuff. not anywhere near as demanding as some other games using like the NVIDIA RTX stuff. This is obviously not NVIDIA RTX. This is DXR. I may have called it RTX earlier, but that's just... It's because it's almost become synonymous with ray tracing, is like to just call it RTX, even though that's a bit of a misnomer, as it's DXR.
My name is Raisa, and I'm going to be helping you
Your name is Raisa. Oh, we're gonna steal
Are
shit?
you going to tell me
Like from
what
his
I'm
toilet?
stealing?
Depleted uranium.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, guys. There's your benchmark on Far Cry 6. This is pretty much how the performance is all the time. Like I said, I did have those issues like in that first main mission, but afterwards it really does seem to resolve like out in the open world. So if you had issues with the performance in the first mission, let me know down in the comments below, because I'm just curious to see if anyone else experienced that. Because I had talked to NVIDIA, and they were like, yeah, you found a different one there. Like, we haven't really seen this. So it might have been very, very unique to just me. It's a possibility. So if you've had it, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and probably go try to test the Battlefield 2042 beta if that wants to work for me. And I will catch you all in the next one. Ta-ra.